To wake after so much war, shaking and sweating from unspeakable visions, with his nostrils filled with the stink of napalm on human flesh. In a way, it was a consolation to him to know that after all that pressing down, the floodgates of his feelings had burst. There had been times, experiencing those things, when he longed for the leisure to recover his powers of disgust. If nightmares were necessary in order to restore him to the ranks of normal men and women, then he could embrace them with gratitude. But not in the worst of his nightmares had it occurred to him that, having written the war, he might not be able to write the peace. For 6 night hours, Luke fought with this awful deadness. Sometimes he thought of old Cross standing there with the rain running off him, delivering his funeral oration. Maybe that was the story. But whoever hung a story on the strange humor of a fellow hack? Nor did the dwarf's own hashed-out version meet with much success, which made him very scratchy. On the face of it, the story had everything they asked for. It spoofed the British, it had spy written large, and for once it got away from the notion of America as the hangman of Southeast Asia. But all he had for a reply, after a 5-day wait, was a terse instruction to stay on his rostrum and leave off trying to play the trumpet, which left old Craw, though a mere sideshow by comparison, with the thrust of the main action. The timing of what Craw did and did not do remains to this day impressive. He filed nothing for 3 weeks. There was small stuff he should have handled, but he didn't bother. To Luke, who was seriously concerned for him, he seemed at first to continue his mysterious decline. He lost his bounce and his love of fellowship entirely. He became snappish and at times downright unkind, and he barked bad Cantonese at the waiters, even at his favorite go. He treated the Shanghai bowlers as if they were his worst enemies and recalled alleged slights they had long forgotten. Sitting alone at his window seat, he was like an old boulevardier fallen on hard times, waspish, inward, slothful. Then one day he disappeared, and when Luke called apprehensively at his apartment, the old ama told him Whiskey Papa had run London fasty. She was a strange little creature, and Luke was inclined to doubt her. A dull North German stringer for Der Spiegel reported sighting Craw and Vientiane carousing at the Constellation Bar, but again Luke wondered. Craw watching had always been something of an insider sport, and there was prestige in adding to the general fund. Till a Monday came, and around midday the old boy strolled into the club wearing a new beige suit and very fine buttonhole, all smiles and anecdotes once more, and went to work on the High Haven story.